Welcome to another video on how to do things in Arco properties. And today I am going to introduce you to a very special part of our team. It is our mortgage advisor, Isidro. So Isidro, what is it that you do? What is a mortgage advisor?
Hi Patrizia. Well, as she said, my name is Isidro. I work here at Arco. I'm a mortgage advisor, and basically a mortgage advisor is the person that is in charge to help you through the process for getting a loan.
Getting financing, which is important because, as you guys know, foreigners can benefit from Casco Viejo law, which remember ends this year. So if you're looking to benefit from Casco Viejo law and get your 3 points below the mortgage rate, then he's the one that can help you. Now, for everybody out there, listen up. This is the procedure to get a mortgage here in Panama. So what are the documents and how do you go about this?
Yeah, well, as you know, there are two types of person usually. You have a salary person and an entrepreneur. But usually when you get to go to the banks, usually are the same documents. We usually work with USA and Canada, but also feel free to ask if we can help you if you are from other country.
Yeah, Europe, we have
we have Colombia, we have several places. But usually banks are more familiar with these US and Canada, which the documents that they ask are basically the last 2-year taxes, the last 6-month bank statement showing your income, a bank reference letter from this bank statement that you provided, a passport, a second ID, and also a job letter and the last 2 pay stubs. In case you are an entrepreneur, they will ask also for the company registration and 2 commercial letters. Besides that, I'll need you to fill a loan form from the bank, which I will help them to fill it out.
That sounds simple or complicated depending on what you do for a living. So we have found that this process tends to take as long as 2 months. But the reality is, if you give Isidro your package complete, he'll be able to get real feedback in 15 days. Now, there are certain tips that are important, like consistency, credit cards. So Isidro, tell us about that.
Well, regarding the consistency, it is very important that the information that you are stating that you have your income, it's true, because if you're receiving any additional income but you're not declaring it, we cannot tell the banks that you're having an extra income but you don't have a tax so that we can prove it. So it won't work. The most important part is that you have the information all together and it makes sense. That on one side. On the other side, it's important to mention that banks here in Panama usually takes the full capacity of your credit card, even if the credit card is in zero. So what I'm trying to say is the difference between USA and Canada is that the more credit cards you have, the more credit you can get. However, here in Panama, the more credit cards you have, the more debt and the less capacity that you can have for a loan.
That's assuming that you're going to pass your credit cards all together for the full max like tomorrow. So in a way, it's a different way of seeing it. Even if your balance is zero, if your capacity is, let's say, $5,000, they'll assume the $5,000 as your debt. So in your capacity that month, the ratio will be affected. So tell us about the ratio. I believe it's a 35% that for mortgages that you need to have.
The thing is that I will help the clients. If you're coming, I will try to help you all through the process so that we can get into the ratio that the bank asks. It will depend and will vary from the bank.
From bank to bank, okay?
Yeah,
Perfect.
so some banks they ask for a 35%, others they can go up to 45 or even 50. Mm-hmm. So it will depend on your income, how much you earn each month. It's not like an annual thing. Mm-hmm. It's totally different, a different process that I will be more than glad to help you to get through that, because it's not that easy, and I'll explain everything to them.
This is a highly personalized process. Every circumstance is personal to you, whether you are foreigner or Panamanian living abroad and earning abroad. Like, everything counts. So please, if you have any questions, email below, send a message, and we're here to help. Isidro has a lot of experience. So let us know and we'll be able to get you a loan. Do take into consideration that, especially if you're living abroad, 50-50 tends to be our most likely scenario, so do place that in your calculations and give us a call.
Now, the favorite part.
Rael,
¿Cómo es que era la cosa?
if you like this video, subscribe.
So if you like this video, subscribe and thumbs up and watch our next video.